God, this quadmarine is just not leaving me alone. It's like, for God's sake, do you not understand? I want to land. I want to embark, and you're just being really, really annoying. Yeah, the new world is slowly increasing in like brutality here. Seville, actually, I'm just going to use you to get a settler in. Here we go. The settlers are going to start popping up now. We're just, as I say, all of these resources, all of my diplomatic favour, all of this sort of stuff. I mean, come on, Rome, get on side. Respects, yes, I know you respect people with a lot of land. You should be my friend. I'm basically using my faith and my gold to just purchase and settlers like nobody's business. It's great. Actually, Rome's deals are getting less and less advantageous towards me. I think they're starting to realise they don't need all this political power. There's no use for it. It's just ridiculous. Right, I'm also going to be putting in a couple more city-states. So let's have a look. Mexico City is probably a good one to do. Although actually no, which is the one? Is it Auckland? I think gives you the production for all of the coast tiles. So maybe that's not the one I want. What about this one? Who's this? Mohenjo-Daro. Full housing from water as if they were next to a river. That's quite useful, actually. Huh. Fez, that's good because it gives me more science boosts when I get stuff. Nazca is quite cool. Laventa. You know what? Let's get Laventa in. Why not? That'll show him like sort of South or the Central America. Oh, there's no actual canal city available here, unfortunately. It's a shame. Oh dear. Okay, my warrior is being absolutely decimated. Okay, this caravel may need to come and like rescue it, but it can't get near. Oh, that's bad actually. But I can get a decisive victory. Oh yes, look at that. It's like Dunkirk. Off you get! Run away! I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh dear, right, you know what? We're going to have to send more troops here because there is a distinct chance that I just can't settle anywhere because there's just too many barbarians around. How much is a conquistador? 500 gold. Not worth it yet. Not worth it yet. Wildcard policy slot and +5 culture for building the Forbidden City. I might actually see if I can do that with James Harry. That's good enough. And England, if you go after Lisbon, I'm going to be so pissed off with you. I mean, it doesn't even have it. I mean, what's going on here? England's navy are a real problem. This is going to be like a proper like fight between powers, colonial powers, I should say, between me and England. I quite like this. Spain v England, round 2. No need to change anything from medieval fairs, but here we go, the golden age. Oh yeah, now monumentality is really, really good, but Hic Sancta Draconis, +3 population for starting on foreign continents. Here we go. And also we've got a huge amount more embarking strength as well. So our units might actually be able to move about the goddamn map, which is quite exciting really. So like for instance here, this settler, we can pop this along. We're going to settle on those cotton over there. I might put one on Cuba. I don't know yet. Right, you leave Lisbon alone. I am serious, England. If you go anywhere near them, I'm going to get really pissed off. Oh, I knew I could get Rome on side. That's actually quite a relief. I did want Rome as an ally because I've got so many deals going to them. I mean, like so many of my good deals are all with Rome. Phew. That's actually a big relief. I'm happy about that. We're keeping an eye on city-state quests here, like Fez, for instance. They want a city-state, so they want an envoy, or like Valletta. There's only +3 gold from Valletta. That's terrible. What about Brussels? Brussels are already suzerain with me, so really Fez is the only option here. I mean, I do kind of want more money with them, so you know what, yes, we'll get an extra envoy with Fez. That's a good idea. Let's start chopping this stuff down as well for Seville. I need to get that harbour up and running. And, you see, it would be tempting to just like pop the settler on, steal the encampment, and then just like bugger off. But I don't think I've got the movement for that. So the settler's just going to keep going along until I can get a decent deal. I mean, so I think Valletta, you know what, Valletta actually, I might just take the bullet and get that route going. Yeah, you know what, there we go. So I can see a lot more now. Okay, good. More suzerains. First city on America. Oh yeah, full pop. God, it makes a huge difference being able to just like put stuff down like that. Lovely. We've also now got things like temples popping up everywhere. Good. Oh, it just helps the city grow really, really, really quickly. These holy sites are going to make a difference once it all starts coming in. I hope. I really, really hope. These missions are really, really good. And we can upgrade now to Merchant Republic, extra production towards districts, extra gold, campus adjacency. I'm going to colonial offices, 15% faster growth on cities not in my quarter. I mean, that's fine, but I'd rather get the holy site adjacency. I think that's probably a better route. Press gangs, or should we get conscription just for the gold? I think the gold is probably the best thing for me at the moment. Cool. Right, let's do this. Lovely. I probably should have got Republican Legacy, actually thinking about it, for the extra housing, but it's not so useful on my new city, so you know what? It's fine. Right, now, this caravel, your only duty is just to kill barbs. Now, there are enough barbs in this sort of Caribbean sea to make it a problem for me as I'm putting all of these new cities in. Number of people living in my empire is impressive. I know. It's a burden, really. Coal power plant. Has anyone ever... nobody started polluting yet. I would be the first one. That's never great in the sense that, you know, people would then hate us, but maybe it's not the worst thing in the sense that maybe I'm like super ahead of people, so, you know, we'll take it while we can. That's not too bad. You can see I'm just building the infrastructure up in all of my new cities. It's all going very well to start with. Yeah, this encampment's really dodgy. I'll probably take that one out, get myself a few more points, and like here, for instance, if I just pop my city onto that tile, I can go and settle there. That's delightful. Okay, right. I mean, we've got a lot of options here. We're just looking for more envoys, really. So, like, Brussels is a really good idea. Let's send it to Brussels. Why not? Why not? All the extra envoys. In fact, actually, I need to start spreading my religion around a little bit, don't I? Yeah, that's a good point. Let's get the mosque in, and then let's get a missionary in, and then you can start to spread. Oh, look at this. My crabs are still in Egypt. That's good. That's a wonderful thing. Actually, I need to send my religion to the New World, don't I? Oh, so many things to do. Have you seen I managed to just put my settler with all these barbarians around it? It's like, nope. Right, city immediately pops out. Like, hide away. 51 gold per turn. Rome. Oh my goodness, you remain my best dealer. Oh, such a good ally, this guy. Oh, hello. Is it steam power time? I think it is. You know, somehow I got Forbidden City. That is amazing, and actually means that we can go and put in Republican Legacy in. So really, it kind of all worked out. I'm also going to, just with all this extra gold, instead of just using my gold to buy settlers, which is really, really, really expensive, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to all of my new cities, and just for 120 gold, I'm just purchasing in the monument everywhere. It's so cheap, and this is going to give me like another 20 culture per turn at the very least. Like, it makes a huge deal. Plus, means I get to expand and get all these new tiles everywhere, so you know what? Oh god, this playthrough is just going so well. So I was on 70 culture at the beginning of this turn. 70, which is pretty good. And now, if I have just quickly continued, there we go, I've got another 20 something. See, look, if monuments, never thought the monuments did anything. Oh my god, they stack up. It's brilliant. Now I'm going to treat my capital to the Casa de Contrition, which gives me more governor promotions, but interestingly gives me 15 production, 15 faith, and 15 gold in cities that are not on my original continent, which is pretty much all of them. That would be amazing to get. Oh yes, here is guilds. Nothing that I particularly need because I've got, yeah, everything that I could ever want. It's all coming together just so nicely. Amani's looking good. I think Raina, I might get Raina actually in just so that I can give somebody like a little bit more gold in one of these cities, like Corona. Yeah, you know what, let's put it in our Corona. Lovely. Also just going to very rapidly settle this city on top of the bananas. I appreciate there are some terrible city placements here, but I think a harbour should be possible somewhere on this city. I mean, that is a hills tile, unfortunately. Oh, maybe that's not. Oh no, the canal. There's a canal possibility down there. If I put settler on... Yeah, there's still a possibility of a canal if I move my... Yeah, you know what? I think there is. I think there is. We might have to just risk it. Chuck the settler in and see what we can do. Yeah, I like it. I just don't like the way that England just sort of pulls all their ships around my borders. really creepy. I mean, like, honestly, why don't you just leave me alone and go somewhere else? Oh, it's just like, it's the way they hang around. Very strange. Oh man, I forget that the letter lets me buy city centre and encampment buildings using faith. That's amazing. That's really, really, really cool. I mean, my religion is obviously starting to spread just purely because I'm putting my cities down, which is quite nice, but I can now go into these new cities and be like, you know what? I will have a monument. Thank you very much. That's really lovely. It's granaries and monuments in all of my new cities. I'm just building with either gold or faith. Actually works quite well. In fact, I forget I can do instant like walls. Oh, that's quite cool. Right, so like granary here, for instance. It just really, really helps to build the city up. And then like walls, that'll put that in. That'll help defend the city. Granary, just to stop it being so like desperately sieged. And then you can go to there. I say, look, yes, Georgia likes me now. Georgia likes the fact that I'm building walls. Like, you know what? I get that. I understand that. Wars of religion is always such a useful one if I wanted to like attack anyone. Egypt, do you still want to be my friend? Yeah, they still want to be my friend. Cultural alliance with Egypt. That stops my African holdings from being affected too much. For now, that's pretty good. I'm still just purchasing in things like shrines and temples and all of these cities that produce the holy sites. I mean, these cities are going to be really cool, my African holdings, but my settlers have kind of dried up a little bit. I need to be a little bit careful about that. I don't want to just sort of stop building settlers. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I need to keep settling wherever I can. And this is the good point of the game to do it, but 26 turns for a settler is amazingly huge. So let's just quickly get that industrial zone in. For now, that'll do fine. As soon as this wander's done, I need to just stop my capital from larking around and just, you know, finish the settler production, because I've only got 11 turns potentially before my sort of super settling runs out, and that's just not good enough. I just need to get it done. Well, these missions are cool. That'll give me the extra production, food and faith purely because of its fact it's on a different continent. Actually, I need to make sure I build a few of those. Those are really cool. The extra faith per turn massively helps, as I say, as long as I've got the letter on side, which I do for a little while. Oh no, England. Tut 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 tut. No, I disapprove of that massively. You're going to have to not settle there, thank you. I have to say, anti-cavalry units really get some amazing promotions. I mean, this thing's got combat strength of 61 when defending against swordsmen, probably 65 when stood on the hill. That's cool. That's really, really, really cool. I keep using all my gold. I need to save my gold to buy a factory in my capital, because at the moment this is just... it's just ridiculous. And let's just actually get some settlers in. Come on, everyone needs to just purchase in some bloody settlers. Oh, I say that, but now I want shrines and I want temples. You see, look, I'm just terrible at holding on to my money. I say it, and then I'm like, nah. As long as Rome is on side, though, the world makes sense with my 53 gold per turn deals. I mean, look at it. It's just lovely. I mean, they're even buying my horses and stuff still. I mean, you've got all of this stuff yourself. Why do you want it? Why? What's the point? I mean, I'm even going to give you Niter now. You don't even need that need Priscilla. That's 10 gold per turn on top of that. But England probably wants some as well. Yeah, they probably want some Niter. Go on, what do you want for that? 4 gold per turn, lovely. Too easy. Too easy to make money on this game. Oh, England, you were too slow. And now I've got my city here. Sucks to be you. Here we go. Wonderful. It gives me tons of extra gold and faith and production in all of my other cities. Victoria has captured Cardiff. No, I don't need that. I don't want to get involved in that sort of stuff. Although England, they don't have any walls. I mean, England is a sort of tangible target for me, but I mean, they're bloody tough is the problem. Now, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I kind of want... this city-state here is a problem still. I think Egypt have just stolen this one again, right? Cleopatra? Yeah. So, what do? Do I put in Puppeteer? Because I've got 3 governors to put in now. I could put in Curator, but I don't have any need for that. Industrialist is quite cool. Strategic Resource Discounts. Vertical. You know what, actually, I'm just going to finish off Magnus and my capital. It doesn't do a huge amount now, but it's a good thing to get done, because then James Harry is going to... well, it's going to be a glorious city once it's done. So, things like mosques, let's just get Oh, let's just get the walls in. I really need to do that. Factories need to be done. Yes, I get that. Intelligence agencies, that sort of thing needs to be done. In fact, Grandmaster's Chapel would be really handy. But for now, let's just get some settlers. Actually force myself to build some goddamn settlers. That would be a really useful thing to do. Oh, I forgot about Fez. I just got 200 science from converting Brussels. You know what? There's a lot of converting I can do with these city-states over there. Yeah, I might have to go and do that. That's really, really handy. That is a good deal. Oh, yes. As I say, I'm just getting rid of all of my excess strategics. This game is going pretty well, actually. You should be checking in and see how we're doing. Score-wise, I've just taken over the lead, but there are some still powerful people out there. I think Japan and China are going to be doing pretty well. Science, I'm not actually winning, which is surprising. I'm only 3 techs ahead of Germany. Culture, I'm doing really well. Domination, haven't really bothered with. So science is, at the moment, is the way I'm sort of looking to bring this. As you can see, I'm now really starting to focus on getting some settlers out, which I'm hoping will do. Oh, this pikeman is just so strong stood on that hill. Do we want to get involved with no, we don't want to get involved. I don't mind getting involved in an emergency, but I want to be able to actually reach somebody if I did go to war, which at the moment I just can't, so that's okay for me. Ah, Genghis Khan. Is it you? Are you the one that's winning? Let's have a look. How's he doing? 100 science. You know what? I think it might be. No. No, they're not, but they are still doing pretty damn good. Let's have a quick look and see if we can get an embassy there. Yes, they want an embassy. Good. Open borders? Yes. Friendship? Yes. Oh, lovely. We just met a friend. Immediately. 7 pop. Okay, right, they're not doing too well, but I mean, how many cities have they got? Actually, that's a good thing to check. Well, a few. They're not winning. They're not winning, so there's somebody out there still. I think China. China normally do pretty damn good on this game. As much as I love getting new city-states, in the last couple of turns, both Lisbon and Granada have both been stolen from me, which is not good on any front. So let's just get those 2 back immediately. Mount Kilimanjaro, I feel like Lisbon is continually still exploring around. This galley has been possibly the most useful galley in the entire playthrough so far. It's been wonderful. I absolutely love it. Let's go get some chocolate. Wonderful. The settlers are still piling out here. You know what, Alf, would you just get lost? Would you leave my poor worker alone? I just can't do anything with this goddamn city because, oh, the barbarians are everywhere. It's almost like I need to build an army. It's like it's trying to tell me something, you know? Ugh. Anyway, we'll ignore that and we're going to use our gold finally to get in the factory. Lovely. And then we're just going to see if, how's Rome doing? Have you got any more gold you want to give me? I mean, these deals are pretty good. You love them. Blah, 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 blah. 6 gold per turn. You know what? I'm just going to let you have a few. And I want, like, 60. How does that do? Oh, I hate this. Right, come on. Give me 50? That'll do. Right. Good. That means I can now actually not have to bother waiting and just get a coal power plant in. Lovely. Okay, 85 production in my capital. That's pretty damn good. I'll take that. We're doing okay on housing and amenities at the moment, so I'm going to get rid of this one. We're going to... I mean, rationalism? Is it worth it? I'm going to get a little bit more science. I'd actually rather get simultaneum. That's pretty cool. Just utterly focus on the faith per turn we're getting at the moment, which is good. I mean, these missions are fantastic. Look at that. 2 production, 2 food, 4 faith. Spain is, it's coming into its own in a sort of funny way I wasn't expecting, but as you can say, my religion is what's going to start getting me loads of extra envoys in all of these cities. People are now discovering them, so my sort of monopoly on them is decreasing, unfortunately, which is a little bit of a shame, but that's okay. We've got loads of settlers being produced now. We're still settling now around the New World. Africa is sort of my next stage. I've got more settlers on the way as we speak. So really, we're doing okay. This encampment's really been annoying me, so I'm just going to purchase it. Oh yeah, that's quite handy actually. I like being able to do that. Welcome to the World Congress. Oh, you know what? This is going to be good. Let's get buildings towards city centre. That'll be quite handy. Double points towards, I don't know, engineers? Let's go for that. Why not? See what happens. I think actually Germany will probably be getting the most great engineers, won't they? Yeah, but I mean, I'm getting some. That's got to be a good thing. Let's see what happens. No admirals, lots of city centres. Okay. I should have really predicted that one. That sort of happens every time, but never mind. Triangular trade, I haven't got enough routes going, but where is the next one? Colonial offices. I thought I had got one that gives me extra gold from cities abroad. Which one's that? Is that not mercantilism? If it's not, which one am I thinking of? Is it civil engineering? No, colonialism. Here we go. So we've got to research the astronomy technology, which we're actually going to do next turn, so that's delightful. Good. I mean, this is going good so far. We need to actually think about building a couple more campuses, because we've only got 2. But, you know, apart from that, we're doing okay. Oh, I just went to work some crabs, but the crabs just got engulfed by a fiery volcano. Oh, God. Poor crabs. Can I not cook them? At least I feel like that would be quite tasty. No? Alright then. You seen how much settlers are? 1,200. Totally worth it though. Totally worth it. Just keep settling. Oh man, I'm at war with Christina because somebody took me into an alliance. Well, I took myself into an alliance. Who is this barbarian? Oh my god, you arse. Oh, damn you. I've been skirting around this for so goddamn long. Oh, bloody skirmisher. Right, you know what? Sod it. I need a conquistador. And I need one fast. Get in there now. Haha! Should I give me loads more points? Now how many points have I got to get? 7 turns to get 10 points. Can we do it? Skeptics ask, what use is Niter? We're not sure. Okay, we're taking advantage of land, we're meeting people, we're expressing ourselves, we're building. Okay, right, there's lots of different things we can be building to give myself an extra score, but we're going to have to really focus on getting a lot of score. We've already built the harbour, the super harbour, in order to get that, but maybe could I build like a super theatre square? Would that help? Have I got a plus 4? There's a plus 4 here, actually. So maybe I should try getting this done quickly. 2 turns to get that done. That will boost me a little bit. Okay, we'll see if we can we might be able to rush this through, actually, thinking about it. I haven't turned the power on just yet as well, so actually I'm going to rush that coal. That will turn the power on. That'll give me some more points as well. I'm just seeing what can I do? What can I do to rush this through? I don't know. I've already got boats. I've got that sort of stuff. Okay, let's just build some traders. We'll think of this. We'll think about this. Oh, I've got loads of faith actually. What do I do with my faith? Let's just get in mosques. We'll keep getting in missionaries. Actually, I can do the Inquisition. Yes. Let's get an Inquisition going. That'll help. We've got loads of points. Here we go. So we've got colonialization, which gives us some stuff. Nazca, first suzerain, and then here's the theatre square, the plus 5. So I've actually just got plus 6 in that turn, and I'm going to get 4 more now. That's good. Colonial taxes, extra production, extra gold. All of this is lovely. Really, really, really lovely. Let's get campus adjacency just isn't needed because we've only got 2 campuses, so that's fine. Okay, we've got lots of gold coming in now. We've got lots of different stuff. Now, who can we get an envoy with that hasn't had an envoy before? Mohenjo-Daro. Let's just do that one quickly. That's another one. Okay, we only need 2 more points now. I guess I could steal one. We only got the 1 envoy to do it with, though. That's the thing. Should I put it in this? Let's put it in this one. Okay, good. Right, so okay, we need 2 more points. 2 more points. This is possible. Actually, we're going to start an Inquisition. That'll give me 1 point. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. I love that. And let's actually buy some Inquisitors. Lovely. We're going to get this out of Real Madrid, which is actually quite worth it. Why has France got a settler in my territory? I don't know. Who knows why that's the case? There's the pike and shot. You know, upgrading people like to conquistadors, it just means I might be using a resource that I haven't used before, which all helps. Okay, let's just quickly get Palinki involved. Okay, spreading my religion. This all helps as well. Okay, actually getting that religion is quite difficult, but we'll get there. 4 turns to get that coal. 5 turns until next era. It might work. This might work, actually. No, let's just get this Inquisitor out. Get rid of this religion. Oh, I thought that might switch it over. It did not. Never mind. Let's just quickly get all this religion out. Lovely. Oh, Catholicism is no place in my civilization. I just need to be really careful how I say it. It sounds so ridiculous, doesn't it? But it's like, no, get this out. Okay, there's loads of space over in Colombia I can go and settle, which is quite exciting for me. Lovely, 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 lovely. And I'm still like ahead on science, which somehow, I'm not entirely sure how I've done that, but I'm going to take it. Flight would be quite a good one to get. I'm in chemistry. I think I'm going to go towards chemistry. Actually, if I can get some bombers, I might kill France just because they insulted me, and I don't like that. I don't take well to insults, ladies and gentlemen, and their attack on me, it's left a lingering impression, put it that way. Here's my new settler here. Let's just pop this city down. Delightful. Murcia. Oh, that's a strong sounding city name. Convert, please convert. You know you want to convert. Oh my goodness, it's swallowing up like 2 entire missionaries. That's mad. Ugh, crazy. Oh, hooray! We found some people. There we go. That's good. We've actually, I think we're going to get into a golden era, and that's all we kind of wanted. And then Korea as well. I bet it's Korea. Actually, thinking about it, is it Korea or China that's in the lead? Korea. 45 techs versus my 39. Ho, 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 ho. Hello. Hello. 180 science. Oh, wow. Yeah, fine. Well, okay, they're doing pretty good. Actually, we've seen a lot of the map now. So Germany have got their pretty concise empire, but it looks like they've actually pushed into sort of Yugoslavia, Denmark, Netherlands. All of these areas have been sort of taken over. Russia have done quite well. They've got St. Petersburg, which is cool. They've pushed down into where Tamiris was. Istanbul, I mean, the Ottomans are tiny. I am disappointed with the Ottomans. They have such a good empire to strike out. Mongolia's doing okay. This is fun. You know what? I would love to do a Mongolia campaign again. We didn't get to finish the last one, and I think there's more to be done. Oh, Egypt's really pushing into Africa now. There's some interesting plays going on here. Oh, more city-states. More city-states. Now, I think unfortunately all of these have been met already, but there's definitely more for me to play with here. This is cool. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on that. Go on, do it, do it, do it. Yeah, oh thank God. Right. It's fun. It's fun. But we really... Oh yeah, this holy site's done. Oh yes. Right, now we actually have a shrine and a holy site and all these kinds of things. There we go. That's actually on the new world. You can be my new amazing city of glory. We're going to start producing some missionaries from you next turn. It'll be just delightful. This has to be the worst city ever, but I'm building it anyway. Just because. Yeah. I think if it may even starve. I'm pretty sure it's actually going to starve. What about granary? Nope, that doesn't help. Purchasing that tile? Can we, like, actually force you to grow? Oh, there we go, look. It's not going to die now. That's a good thing, I guess. Oh, is that New Zealand? Oh, I found New Zealand. Oh, awesome. That's really cool. I wonder if I can settle on that. Oh, Hamilton. Oh, is that Auckland? It is Auckland. Influenced by somebody else. Okay, there's 5 envoys in that, but that is the city I want because that gives all the production. Okay, right, you know what? I'm actually going to switch over Omani all the way over to Auckland. Go and make friends with them because they are going to be amazing. Another envoy with Laventa. Flight. Oh yeah, actually flight gets boosted as well. I keep forgetting that happens. Yeah, I really need to start spreading my religion around a little bit more because Fez is just amazing because of it. It's the way I'm going to actually weirdly catch up with Korea, I think. I mean, admittedly, my science is not optimized at the moment because I've got, like, siege tactics and things missing, but it all helps. To do this, what have I got to do? Build 2 banks, not going to do that. Musketmen, only 3 musketmen I might be able to do. Neighbourhoods, might be able to do. Have a level 2 alliance I've already done. Okay, so there are bits and pieces I can still do. Actually, can my missionary jump in? You know what, I don't want my missionary to die. I'm just going to have to be careful here. Get rid of those swordsmen, please. Woohoo! First, circumnavigation. I kind of wanted that maybe in a couple of turns because I'm already way into the golden era right now, but never mind. Oh, look, yeah. Yeah, Norway have definitely started settling here. That's a bit annoying. Bristol's over in Iceland. Iceland is a strong city, actually. And England has got... Yeah, England are really starting to really plague here, actually. I've got to be a little bit careful, make sure that my settlers don't get swamped. I think we can probably loyalty pressure a little bit of this, actually, to make sure that they don't... Yeah, because like this city here, it's got no loyalty at all. So if this city gets too powerful, the loyalty's going to fall away really quickly. Yeah, look at that, it's already beginning to drop. Okay, this might work well. Eureka for chemistry. You know what, I'll take any great scientist I can get, because these guys are pretty fleeting at the moment, right? Economics. Oh, wonderful, that's what I was actually doing. Oh, I couldn't possibly boost anything else. Okay, fine, never mind. Well, here you go. Oh, I love how far my settlers can move. It's so handy, and I do love these missions. They are such good tiles. Let's get the coal in. Lovely. That's 8 production. Wow. That'll help my capital massively. And you, I know, Barbarian, I know, I can see you lurking there. I'm just going to pop my city up before you can do anything about it, so, nah, sucks to be you. They've left a gap on this city-state. Quick, spread the religion, do it quick. Amani now has puppeteer. Okay, let's get New Zealand on side. Oops, well, I took a gamble. I couldn't see that guy there. This was a shrouded tile, but unfortunately this settler's going to get catch. God damn it, South Africa is difficult to colonise. Oh, never mind. And as that settler gets swallowed, here we go. We have got a golden era. What are we going to get from this? Economics is fine. Okay, golden era, Norway. Norway's in a dark era. Oh, you're going to lose your things. Right, to arms is really funny, actually. If I got to arms, I could go to war with like France really easily, but I don't want to get into that sort of game just yet. I think we've got to pick our targets carefully, and unfortunately Egypt, France and England are all allies of us, so we'll think about that one. We haven't got too many campus districts. Our routes are good, we don't need the money hugely because we've got loads coming in. I think Ixonk Draconis as well. We're going to keep settling as long as we can. This Inquisitor's just going around just absolutely getting rid of like all other religions in my empire. It's just wonderful. Look at all this. 8, 9, 10 followers. Oh, Spanish Inquisitors are, you know, actually pretty good. I'll give them that. Alright, keep sending settlers over to Africa. We're gonna settle Africa if it's the last thing I do. God damn it. And to all those who were worrying I wasn't gonna get a canal city, there it is. Look at that. We now have the grandest of canal cities. It's going to be magnificent. And we're still boosting our science with all of these city-state conversions, which is helping me keep my suzerain status, actually. Somebody came in and stole that one from me, but no. No. We will keep it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 suzerains. If we can keep our culture up and jump down towards globalization and social media, we might be able to catch up with Korea just from jammy science. That'd be pretty cool. I think I might make that a little bit of an ambition, actually, whilst I continue to build holy sites everywhere.